Your washing machine will cure cancer or create it, either one.
Yeah, well, depending on who you ask, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty, if you can give that one a share as well to whatever profiles, pages, it'll just get more people in, but otherwise we should be pretty sweet. I'm literally just going to hit share onto my personal.
Your washing machine will cure cancer.
Yeah. Oh my lord, I'm hearing. Hold on. Oh, why won't the share? Press. Fuck.
Mine's getting content no longer available.
No share. I don't like share.
Wait, what's no longer available?
I think it's all good.
It's all good? Sick. Well, I've shared that to my timeline, so we're fucking good to go. What's going on, Jimmy? Alright, we've got... we'll wait for a few more people to come in, and then we will start discussing. I love that every time Jimmy comes in, he starts tagging. Like, I fucking love that.
Good man.
I'll drive by Jimmy.
Yeah. What the fuck? I wasn't meant to share this to...
Oh, fuck up.
Oh my fucking god, hold on. Daniel, you shared it to the band page.
I shared it to the band page. What a fucking idiot, mate.
I just deleted that one.
Thank you.
Oh no.
So, as you can tell, our administrative skills are amazing.
Page as well. Sorry, we'll get started like shortly. I just want to fucking make sure that people are actually watching.
3 when it should be like episode 5 comes.
Huh? Oh wow, it does. Yeah, it's meant to be episode 5. Oh, I can fix that right now. Fucking, this is what happens when you play RuneScape non-stop for like fucking 3 weeks.
You just fry yourself a tiny bit.
So, Dennis, how you doing, mate?
I'm pretty good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm making a Milo, so my day kick ass.
That was so wog. Fucking, I love that. Oh, should I go get the grapper? Just...
Oh, we definitely need some rakia in the motherfucking house.
Fucking, I tell you what, I'll see what happens. I'll see if my old man's going to shoot me or not. I'll go get some grapper and just absolutely fine.
Can we all put on accents?
What was that?
Can we all put on accents? Because that would be really cool, you know?
Fuck yeah, let's do accents. It would be
really cool if I was allowed to talk about espionage in this voice, yes.
I tell you what, if you're willing to do this voice for the whole night, I will too.
I can do that voice, I can do many voices. I can do this goddamn voice. What in tarnation is going the fuck on?
Alright, we'll get started and do the introductions and get this shit out the way. Everybody is watching. Everybody is right now watching the Grievous, Bodily, Armata podcast. This is episode 5 live, Fabulous Disaster, and we have Dennis from Espionage down in that direction right there. How do you do, my friend?
I am very good, thank you for asking very much, yes. How are you, my friend?
I am doing very, very good. I assume that everybody else is doing good too.
I
guess I'm doing okay. I'm in charge of snacks. It's fucking bullshit.
Oh shit, alright.
How you doing? Huh?
I am doing very well, my friend. Yeah, seriously, it's been a long time since I've seen David, probably about, 45 minutes ago. Quickly popped around to his house, I'm coming around, cunt. But yeah, so...
Has Shawnee Gooch with you?
No, he didn't get to see my Gooch then, but he has seen it in the past.
I'm pretty sure everyone's seen your Gooch now.
Yeah.
It's like a swamp forest.
Wait, what was that?
Has Gooch yet?
It was like your Gooch is like scary, like a quarter mile of wog forest.
Not at the moment. The video was hairless. I have never ever had girls want me to send dick pics to them before, but I had about 5 or 6 girls, I'm not going to name who, message me saying, show me the Gooch video. So, 600% of 0 is still 0, but I'm liking it, alright?
I'll give you a hint. It's all the girls that are named in Mumbo number 5. Monica, Rita, Erica, Jessica. They all wanted to see you, good man. Fucking Luke Baker himself.
One of them has to be a Monica.
I wonder if we could get like ScoMo onto one of these feeds one week. Just so everybody can yell.
Oh, you
Sound
have
like
to bring my glasses and learn to use the fucking computer first. Yeah.
Get there, Gentry's on.
Be
Sorry,
funny
but
to
I'm this feed unless you download my app.
Maybe if we tell him we'll all download the app, he'll jump on Skype with us.
Yeah, fucking,
Just do bonafide
Alright,
in the river.
we should actually like turn this into a hashtag. Get fucking Scotty on the podcast.
It's Scotty on the podcast.
All right,
Get
so Jimmy just asked. So we'll jump a little bit ahead, just quickly to answer. Jimmy asked, "What music are we playing tonight?" We do have Espionage's new single, Jack Daniels. No, it's not Jack Daniels. It's Arrow of Time. So that's going to be playing and previewing here. Tell us a bit about that anyway. While we're on that discussion, let's get that shit.
Arrow of Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did 2 new songs. One's called Arrow of Time, one's called Nuclear Eclipse. They're for a 7-inch vinyl single, which is being released via Remorg Records, but there's a delay thanks to COVID-19. With like the pressing plant's closed down for a few weeks, as far as we know, so we're just waiting, as everyone is. But yeah, those are 2 new tracks we did with Mitch O'Shea, who used to play in the band Scarlet. He did a bang-up fucking job, as you'll hear, I'm sure. And yeah, I think it's cool. My mum tells me it's cool, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, as long as Mum approves, that's the main thing, yeah? Like...
Yeah, who gives a fuck what anyone else thinks, right?
Yeah, well, fucking Mum knows best. Like, that's the way it's always been. But obviously, you've all been fucked around by this shit just as much as we have.
Oh, like everyone, mate, yeah.
Yeah. Like, what have you been doing? Like, I've asked this to everybody that we've had on so far. Yeah, more or less.
What else can you do?
Like, what have you been able to do, like, with Espionage at the moment?
Nothing really. Frosty's filmed a playthrough video of a few tracks, which I'm gonna edit together once we all get our shit done and do like a playthrough video of 2 or 3 tracks. But other than that, writing riffs and trying to write music, but it's so hard to be motivated when you can't go anywhere. Like, I really need a jug of Furphy to write a fucking song, and I can't get one. So it's sad time. Sad times we live in.
Well, have you got celebrations anywhere around there? You can get that shit Uber Eats nowadays.
Yeah.
They even sell Furphy at celebrations?
Yeah.
They fucking should.
They do? Alright, well,
No,
there you go.
I only go to one place, and that's Dan Furphy's.
Dan Furphy's, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now,
So,
fucking... Gonna ask, Shalvo lives in Tassie, doesn't he?
Yep, in Hobart.
How the fuck do you, like, rehearse and shit like that? Do you just have to... Like, do you just hope that you've practiced?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Look, we'll get to... Shelva will usually fly to Melbourne, like, the week of the gig, so we'll have one or two rehearsals max, but that's it. We all know our parts. We should all be practicing them at home anyway.
Yeah.
The rehearsals more working out the set list or stage show, like what kind of fucking gay stage moves we're going to do, what Frosty's going to say between songs. So that's what our rehearsal's for. We should know the fucking songs before.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically we do that and hope for the best at the gig because it's always different. Different sound, different everything.
Yeah, well, it keeps it fucking entertaining, I guess, as well. I mean... Rehearsal, like, I don't know, we find sometimes we say it, we just like, we cannot be fucked rehearsing this week because you're in there every single week doing the same fucking shit. You can fucking burn out just like you can burn out doing too much of anything.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
got a break here and there.
Yeah. So I guess it works that way.
We nearly blew out our voices during prac because we all had sore throats.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that was the same day that David started screaming into the mic every time I'd try to sing. That was fucking...
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so basically we were like, okay, we know X amount of songs. We're just going to spend this rehearsal just playing through everything, making sure we've got the entire catalogue down pat. First song in,
sure.
I get about 20 seconds into my vocals and David just starts screaming. Just into the mic, just thing. Start the next verse, he's screaming again. Got to the point where as soon as I'd open my mouth, he'd just start screaming, then everybody started screaming. And it was the best rehearsal we ever had.
We have songs we played for so long, like Wings of Thunder. We've played so many times. We don't even rehearse it properly anymore. We'll play through it, but it's usually just
Yeah, that's literally Destiny awaits for us. I'll start putting on like Dave Mustaine voices, like fucking, just like hunted down, just by sight. Just start ripping those cunts out halfway through.
Maybe stop and do this in accent.
Yeah. No shit. We'll go through that, and Daniel will be like, "All right, I'm playing the rest of this song like Lars," and literally everything is snare. Like fucking the hi-hat's a snare, the kicks a snare. Like fucking rolling.
Or it gets up and starts smashing cymbals
fucking...
walking around the...
Look, rehearsals aren't for rehearsing the songs. Rehearsals are for fucking around and catching up.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think we can all agree with that.
Yeah, gonna have fun, have a few drinks as well, which is always good. Well,
I
Absolutely.
think the first rehearsal back's going to be a bit productive.
It's like desensitizing a horse to crowds. It's just we do stupid shit to stop laughing on stage.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Or else we think of stupid shit to do on stage to get a laugh. Like me getting very, very drunk and then driving home when I'm definitely over the limit. Sorry, Vic Pol.
Look,
Sorry, Mum.
They don't know who I am. Facial recognition's just going to think I'm like fucking, I live in Broadmeadows or, looking like the general population over there. Anyway, let's get back on topic before I get arrested by the fucking AFP. So, a lot of your artwork and shit like that, a lot of your artwork, themes, lyrics, it's very space related and stuff like that. Now, I know that you love all that sort of shit.
Mhm.
How far does that go into, like, do you go out of your way to write about that, or does it just like happen?
It just kind of happens, really. It's just my preferred aesthetic and style, I guess. Like, I know a lot of power metal or heavy metal in general, like lots of fucking medieval themes and knights and swords and warriors and all that shit that I'm not a fan of. I'd rather watch the worst Star Wars movie than Game of Thrones.
All right, which is the worst Star Wars movie?
Good question. I mean, there is no worst. It's just up to people's own points of view. But I really didn't like The Last Jedi.
It's just which one is less shit than the other one, I guess.
It's like politicians, I guess.
Yeah, well...
Which one's less shit than the other?
Well, I don't know. I don't feel like guillotining Star Wars yet.
Not yet.
Guillotine Lucas.
Guillotine Lucas.
Nah, he's redeemed himself. We all had him wrong. We shouldn't have bitched about midichlorians. We shouldn't have bitched about the prequels like we did, because the memes are lit af.
Yeah, no, I think, alright, going to Star Wars, I think the main problem with Star Wars is people always expect shit to go the way that they want it to, instead of just sitting down and enjoying it. Like, the fan base is toxic as fuck.
Issue.
What was that?
It's just a whole saga of family issues. That's what it is.
Well, yeah.
Pretty much. Alrighty. So, a little bit more about music. So, what's planned for Espionage now once all this fucking shit's over? Have you got anything planned?
Look, we're hoping, because we postponed our tour, we didn't cancel it, but who knows if we'll be able to book the same venues and shit again.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what the fuck's going to happen. We don't know when, you guys don't know when we can play again, so...
Yeah.
Well, everything's kind of up in the air at the moment, but I mean, we had plans to do another album, our second album, which is, I think there's 10 or 11 songs already written. We just have to kind of go through it all, arrange everything, change some lyrics, and, do the shit you do as a band. We were going to release that early next year and hopefully go to Germany, but we don't know what the fuck's going to go on now. That's it. So we basically have an album written that needs work, but that's about it.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Like, we're kind of in the same boat without the Germany part. Because I don't think we can, at this stage, I don't think we're going to be able to fucking even afford going interstate, let alone going...
The old shit. Our venue's a shady back alley at Cherry Bar.
Yeah, fucking...
Yeah, for sure.
Or we should just fucking do a house gig.
Absolutely. House party gig.
Yeah,
That'll be
fucking,
great,
we'll go Airbnb the fucking property and just set up a fucking live gig and then just fucking trash the joint. Who gives a fuck?
That's not a bad idea.
That is not a bad idea. It's fucking...
Get an Airbnb on a paddock. Like some kind of 10 acres or something.
Yeah.
open air.
Is Airbnb like its own company, or is it run by another company? Like, is Airbnb its own company?
No idea. I'm assuming it's in like Uber and Menulog, but with houses.
Yeah, because I was just thinking like Airbnb, fucking open air, like you have that.
Yeah,
You have to. No, you could just imagine like you go into the app and to buy tickets, you actually have to buy tickets through the Airbnb app to the fucking live show at an Airbnb property.
Open Airbnb. I like it.
Let's do it.
You should make that a thing.
Fuck it.
I'm just trying to give just the logistics, like just how many bloody like generators and stuff would we bloody need?
No, well you wouldn't
10.
need any, like, because you're gonna have a house there, yeah. You literally just run
So,
the
you
entire
know,
house.
You're
Sorry,
just gonna
I
really long extension cord.
there. Sorry, I was a lot like Internet Explorer then. I was just thinking of just the open field.
Internet Explorer is like 38 years fucking behind everybody else.
Yep.
Well, it is coming to the time now where I'm going to try and not fucking jerry up this entire thing by playing the music video. So I'm just going to sort myself out. I love the nipple rub. Unfortunately, that's about to come out. So if I hit, I'm going to talk myself through this because I'm tired and I'm going to fuck this up otherwise. So if I can start sharing there. All right, so this is Arrow of Time by Espionage. It is their official music video. And we are going to get this play now, so I hope you fucking enjoy it.
Hit that HD motherfucker first.
Hit the HD motherfucker first.
Yeah, man.
1080p.
I spent way too long editing this video to not have good quality.
Alrighty, let's play this through now, cunts.
Cool. What up, Greg, Jackson, Julia? They just joined.
Greg.
I start thinking about
Thanks, Dan. You fucked it up. All I'm hearing is static.
Yes! Yes. Excellent.
Yeah.
That was
Fuck
awesome.
yeah.
Sure. That's a thing.
So yes, Espionage Arrow of Time. You can buy that shit or pre-order it online, as Dennis explained earlier. I apologise in advance for being forced to listen to my band. Amazing.
It's not really
Alright.
forced if you can turn the stream off, but shit happens. And that other comment was for all the fucking static sound.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's coming through on the stream. I think that's just on our call. So we might be alright.
Okay, we'll see.
So yeah, all right. So people watching, whenever we organise one of these, Daniel and I basically we write up a shitload of topics that we want to talk about, and knowing that Dennis is a lot like me on Facebook, where there's no filter, and we discuss a lot of shit. I've got a list of things that we can cover. For example, guillotines.
Ah. Yes.
All right, we'll start with
Hippity
guillotines.
Hippity hoppity, here comes the chippity choppity. What do you want to know?
Alrighty. Are you ever going to start the guillotine party?
No, fuck no.
Why not? Oh,
Well, I mean,
I gotta say,
the idea did entice me for a little bit, but it's fucking dumb.
it would be.
I'm not going to do that.
Why
I don't know.
I can't
Like, guillotine would be pretty extravagant, like circumcisions.
Like Men in Tights style. The problem with that, the GP fucking, what is it called? PGP. People wouldn't know whether to say the guillotine party or the guillotine party. It's just fucking confusing.
Yeah, it'd still be like pretty funny. Like I could imagine, like in all seriousness, okay, because it is a ridiculously silly idea. If you were to spend like millions of dollars advertising a party where you're advocating chopping everyone's head off, like
Well, not everyone's, just the people who don't like
Deserve it.
Look.
people who deserve it.
Let's realistically, I'm more about the guillotine.
The guillotine.
the guillotine's more of a joke. But yeah, like it's not necessarily beheading people. Like, look, as cool as a beheading at every Bunnings snag would be, it's more about cutting out the bad.
Yeah, no, fair
Right.
enough.
Metaphorically.
Because like I'm picturing like you look at Americans and whenever they like do anything political and it's like big, they make like a massive deal out of it. So I'm picturing like Joe Exotic from Tiger King coming out and doing like this full, we're gonna guillotine everybody, fuck you all. Like, I'm just picturing like rednecks being like, fuck yeah, this guy's awesome!
Hey, fucking tell bastards got to go!
Look, like, if the multiverse theory is real, there is some universe out there where every Bunnings snag stand has a fucking guillotine next to it, and they do have beheadings on every weekend. That exists somewhere, if that's a thing.
That would be fucking
Maybe fucking
intense.
pay-per-views and everything.
Pay-per-view guillotines. Could you imagine if Bunnings run the UFC? Like, Pentagon's like the Pentagon, it's a Pentagon they fight in, yeah?
Octagon?
Oh, it's an octagon, fucking 8 sides, that's right. Could you imagine like an octagon that is set up? So like just dodecahedron UFC, where giants are using the dice to play Dungeons and Dragons while 2 people are punching on in the middle of it.
Yeah. And they just like the D&D tables in the middle of the ring or whatever it is. They just like throw some cunt into it. Yes, that'd be great.
I just imagine. Oh my god! They're sitting there behind. They're sitting there behind the board, and then all of a sudden he like throws a kick, and he's like, "Roll for initiative."
I have to admit something. I've never actually played D&D.
I can't.
Oh, it's fucking good, man.
It looks fun as fuck.
It would suit you to a T. It would suit you to a T. You and I could literally start a revolution.
Is there a space version?
Dude, it can be like medieval in space.
That would be sick. Space dragons.
Yeah. Like, just imagine like the entire like ship is like a old armored plating.
Yeah. Like, so basically Warhammer.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever
galactic castles
done that
floating
shit.
through space.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
could work.
That'd be sick. That's the kind of universe I want to live in. Fuck this universe. This universe is fucked. We've got an orange man as president of America, and we probably have the best prime minister that we've ever had in the history of mankind. That's got no fucking idea what he's doing. But anyway,
The weirdest time.
what? You heard about Tom Cruise going into space.
Yes,
Yeah.
he wants to film, and I didn't read into it or anything, I just saw you people share it. You people.
Oh, come on, mate.
He wants to film like a whole movie in space with Elon Musk, or he wants to do one scene or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like it's going to be a space narrative. So they want to send him up to space for a period of time, act out as much of the movie as possible to get all the physics and stuff right, which I reckon would be pretty cool. And I reckon Tom Cruise is low-key like coming in his pants thinking he's going into space for fucking Scientology. Like, like he'd be jumping over the couches on Oprah, fucking just yelling and screaming and punching the air and punching the couch, punching himself.
Yeah.
Like, I can't deal that he's got one middle tooth. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah. This fucking tooth lined up dead center of his fucking face.
No, it's fucking...
It's fucking
like, once
it's
you see it,
fucking-
you cannot
not out
unsee it.
That got him in Top Gun and Top Gun 2. Who are you guys keen for Top Gun 2 at all?
Fuck yeah. You should
I just hope Danger Zone's in it.
Yeah, oh, it's gotta
Yeah,
be.
fucking
But like not like some shitty reworked auto-tuned version, like the original fucking
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just Danger Zone just on loop through the entire movie. It could be a dead serious like scene with Tom Cruise arguing with his superior officer. It's just like Danger Zone.
Yeah, dude, that would be the best movie ever. You know the better song in the original Top Gun movie though was "Mighty Wings" by Cheap Trick.
Yeah.
That should have been the banger. That was a much better song and on the soundtrack. I think Judas Priest "Turbo Lover" was supposed to be the hit song for that, but didn't want to do it.
Oh, well. Like, I don't think it really affected them career-wise, but they would have made a shitload more money doing it. I mean, that was a fucking successful movie.
Absolutely.
Good movie, good old Top Gun, fucking A.
It's kind of like with The Matrix. So obviously, you know the Matrix trilogy. Will Smith was meant to be Neo. Like, that was at the
Yeah.
peak of Will Smith's career. And he turned it down to do Wild Wild West because he thought it would make more money.
Have you watched Wild Wild West recently?
Yeah, it's shit.
Jim, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada.
Look, fuck the movie. The song is a banger itself. But
Yeah.
I rewatched it maybe last year, and that would have been for the first time since I originally saw it in the cinemas. So when I was a kid and Wild Wild West came out, I thought it was fucking shit. Watching it last year, and I may have been substance affected here and there, what a great movie. What a great fucking movie. And by that I mean it's so terrible that it's good.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
it has redeeming
with the shotgun.
It has redeeming qualities about it.
it's not a good movie. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. It's just... I love ridiculous movies. Like, don't get me wrong. Any Nicolas Cage movie where he's basically off his tit, which is every movie
sure.
Nicolas Cage has been in. Like, I love those movies that are just over the top for the sake of being over the top. But I think that movie tried to be over the top but professional. It just doesn't work.
This one's broken. It doesn't work. I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
As you do.
Sorry, I'm thinking about that entire like universe now, where everything is like Western but also steam powered.
That would be fucking... Alright, Aiden wants to know, how do you guys pronounce the fucking XAE12? What the fuck even is that? Like, have you seen that thing?
What's style between him and technology?
Fuck's like a conspiracy, bro.
No, I genuinely don't know what the fuck it is. Is it like XAE12? Like, AE?
Oh, that E and A, isn't that an A? It's like Aeon.
So I could just call him
So-
Arab or something.
First you have the
Anthony.
chick, and then the Jake Daniels, and then you have the furphy.
Fuck yeah.
This
That's
is, you should follow me for more recipes, fucking.
Have you spoken to Furphy yet to try and get an endorsement?
No, look, we didn't even tell them we were doing those t-shirts because I didn't want to get sued. But for our tour that just got postponed, cancelled, whatever you want to call it, we had a show in Geelong booked, and we were all going to rock up to the Little Creatures Brewery wearing our Espionage Furphy shirts just to see what they would say.
Pretty funny.
But now I guess we'll never know now.
Well, you can do it. You can still do that, I guess.
Like next year sometime or some shit, yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, let us know when you're going to do it. Fucking, I'll tag along. It sounds like a fun time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We'll see.
Let's-
Either we'll get very, very drunk, or we'll get kicked out of a brewery and not drink. I mean, there's no other real option.
Yeah,
I think you get kicked out is to get fucked up first. So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
No. All right.
I'm just reading Julia's comment in the
It's
live
pronounced
stream.
S. Didn't kill himself.
That's fantastic.
I love it. Fucking
That's a
that.
shirt.
That still needs to be a thing. That like we overused that. But it's for a good reason, though, I guess.
Did we?
I think that was our thing because we fucking raped it.
Yeah, we
Oh.
made a band shirt that just literally had that on it. Like
Yeah, I saw. I think it's the Marty Friedman gig for Soundcheck. Like check. Steen didn't kill himself. Some shit like that. You start throwing the reference around in the real world a little too much as well, not just online.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
bad, but then when you think about it, online is the real world, like to some extent.
Only because you're discussing real world shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Or only because we're forced to use our real personas online, unlike back in the day when it was all anonymous, or Reddit's anonymous, for example. But now it's real people, real faces, real details, real information about your real life. And people take it too fucking seriously. You are talking about real world events,
yeah,
social
just
society.
anything. Like, I mean,
Man,
I've had to fucking bite my tongue so many times and just not post shit on Facebook because I know somebody's gonna get pissed off.
well, fuck them. It's their problem.
Yeah, Dylan.
Yeah, but the problem is that I say fuck them. I'm on my 3rd official Facebook account now.
I caught my first Facebook ban yesterday for 24 hours. All 'cause I
My first
posted-
jail face man.
Yeah, that I can't even English right now. I'll actually post it in the. I mean, all I posted was some titties. There you go.
I mean, this is what I don't get.
They were nice titties.
Those are fine titties.
They were nice titties. Like, here's the thing, okay? Half the planet is female, more or less. It's probably like 51, 49%.
More than half.
But you're getting, you're in the ballpark of halfway. For the most part,
Yeah.
There are more tits than there are men, so that's
tits.
awesome.
And probably like a quarter of the male population has a set of tits as well. I know I'm part of that. They're not big, but they're there. Like fucking yeah. Why
Gotta
can't
give 'em a
we
bit
look
of
at
love.
tits on Facebook? It's a natural thing. Like it's the same.
I don't know,
as,
The
like,
side pitch I like.
it's the same as asses. Like I don't know.
Just because you can fuck it doesn't mean it's a sexual organ.
Yeah, well, socks.
That explains Quentin Tarantino.
Well, yeah, like you can post feet on Facebook, but you can't post female titties. And I mean, they're milk for a fucking baby. I mean,
Yeah, like I don't get it though.
Just-
Like we've had promo videos that we've worked not very hard on. We spent a whole budget of like $12 to produce a video, and then we've had it banned just because David's ass was in the shot for like half a second. It's
yeah,
like,
happens.
It was pressed up against the window, so I guess.
and I don't know.
Yeah, but it wasn't fucking long.
It was pretty funny.
Like the glass made it look like sunken hams.
See, I wonder if it was that scene that got taken off, like where your ass was pressed up on the window, or if it was the scene where your ass was just like gaping and farting on the page.
Starting the
You mean the one where it was doing goldfish now?
It sounds like
It was doing the goldfish.
Because, like, that was actually funny. So, when we filmed that, basically there was, like, a 3-second scene where David was farting out the candles on a cake. And
Yep.
he's basically... So, the cake is... I'm going to stand up and do this. It's going to be easier. So, the cake is here. And he's bent over like that. The funniest part of that was that where we had the camera set up, Daniel's missus, Anna, was literally like kneeling on the floor behind him, blowing out candles right next to David's bare ass, like literally inches from my face. It was pretty funny.
Yeah,
It's an intense moment.
Yeah, but,
sounds like I had to be there.
it was good. That was the same day that Jack just started pouring beer all over himself.
Yep.
Yep, as I
That's
do.
good.
Yeah, that was good. But no, we need to think of more like stupid video promo ideas. Well, other things that we can do with this live stream. What are you thinking? You're laughing now.
Aiden's just posted. He goes to tits came up on the live stream.
Fuck yeah. That's sick.
Good.
Thanks, Dad.
You were the part of that. That's
beauty
not
of the
going to
body.
get brought up because where it popped up is right behind the watermarks that I've got set up on the bottom, right? So you could see the tits, but the Facebook filter's not going to pull it out, which makes me think, can I play my Gooch video under the watermark?
Do it. Absolutely.
All right. All right. This is how we're going to do this. Hold on. I'm going to set this up. Let me go onto my OnlyFans. So onlyfans.com/Armata base daddy. The greatest. The fucking.
That is a great name.
It is a fucking ripper name. I've got to log in first, so bear with me. Do you know? So this is. Hold on. Everybody on the stream is going to see this instantly. Yous won't see it on the call, but everybody on the stream is going to, unfortunately, see that. Oh man. Okay, so what the fuck? Wait, what am I shrinking? I'm not even on the right thing.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Oh, all right. So if I put that in the corner there, and I scroll down here and press play.
Armata base.
Let's get my.
Nice.
All right, let's full screen that one just for a little bit of added effect. Because this is the greatest video that I've ever created in my life. I've created music videos, birthday videos, meme videos, podcasts. These 3
Is that
seconds
just
will. These 3 seconds will literally define the rest of my life.
And Roger sounds and tails drums.
Oh wait, why isn't it working now?
Oh!
Oh no, why isn't it? Hold on. What if I do? Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right, it's popping up on the feed, and let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Almost every day. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not working yet.
Almost every day.
I see it now.
All right, yeah, nah, that's enough. We don't need any more of that. But yeah, that was my gooch. I hope you liked it. The gooch video. Tom's losing his shit again. So yeah, I made that video and I just started sending it to people because I thought it'd be funny.
It was.
It was.
Can confirm.
Yeah, I kind of sent it to my parents as well, and they were not proud of me.
Well,
They were like,
look, your parents are the reason that gooch exists.
"Well, this is
So-
true."
It's not like they had.
It's not their fault that you made
They
that
haven't
gooch.
used it before.
All of, like, you know, in the first Jackass movie where, like, at the end, Ryan Dunn shoves the toy car up his ass.
Yeah, it's
And
not
he's
I'm mad, I'm disappointed. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I thought.
Not my
was gonna come
proudest
out of my
wank, but
dad's
yes.
mouth. So that's what I thought my dad was going to say. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. He just turned around and said to me, "You are fucked!" That was... Yeah, that's all I got out of him. You're a fucking dickhead. Why the fuck would you
think
put
that's a
that on the
better
computer?
answer.
Because it's funny. Ha, Almadonite is not.
It was funny.
It was fucking hilarious. Like, any video
No,
that can get
don't
random
understand.
people on the internet
It's just
to ask me to see my gooch, and yeah, to me, that's a fucking win. But I'm thinking,
Has Phil Anselmo seen it yet?
he has not. I tried sending it to Phil Anselmo, and there's no way to mail it to him directly.
What about Rex Brown? Did he see your Brown?
Fucking hell. Amazing. But I'm thinking, what other ideas could I do for my OnlyFans?
Live circumcision.
Get the guillotine.
Ooh. No, I was thinking fucking,
Vulgar display of gooch, man.
I had this idea once of the first time that I thought about opening an OnlyFans account. I was going to set up like a green screen. So picture that this whole thing is a green screen. All you can see is just like side on from my belly button to just below my hips, with an erect cock sticking out the side. Dress it up in costumes, take a photo, and then like Photoshop the green screen with like backgrounds relating. So like putting a little top hat and a suit on the dick, and then putting the white.
So it's like puppetry
Dylan.
with people with a green screen.
Fuck yeah,
Dylan.
yeah.
You and I should both. You and I, using our dicks, should just reenact the assassination of Lincoln.
Yes.
I'll be John Wilkes Booth.
His name isn't Bill. It's Gooch McGee.
So going back to Star Wars, I was just thinking Duel of the Fates. That entire scene bit with dicks.
Yeah, just
Zoom, zoom.
yeah, do the soundtrack.
Paint one red, paint one blue. You got it. Shove a third dick in there, it can be Qui-Gon. Fucking green dick waving around.
General Grievous with his 4 cocks flying around.
I have a photo of that somewhere. General Grievous with 4 dildos. Hold on.
Wait,
I'll try and find-
do you actually have that?
Oh, what's your favourite Slayer album?
Goose
Post that in the
Get
chat.
it trending. I love that. All right.
What's
so,
that?
People just saw my Gooch video on live stream. Record your own with your own song intro, and just
Hashtag
hashtag
Armata Gooch Challenge.
the fucking unicorn. I've got like the delay on the live stream coming up on the other stream. Like,
Yeah.
this is actually quite confusing for me.
Yeah, where's General Grievous with dildos?
Fucking, I want to see this now. This just sounds like a great time.
Fuck. Let me look.
Fuck it. What you've got me inspired. I'm gonna go through my pictures now and see what I've got in here.
Mate, I've got some shit I would send, but I'm afraid you're going to show it on the stream.
You just post it on your own screen. Fuck it. Is it funny? Is it allowed to be shown?
Yeah. I mean, it's funny depending on your sense of humour, but...
Well, you know, I don't get offended by anything, so...
Of course, there's no point. Like, either everything's funny or nothing is.
Exactly right. I mean...
It just depends if there's
something
hate
taken,
behind
not
it.
given,
Where the fuck is this? I can't find General Grievous with 4 dicks, so...
What if we
gonna have
Google
to
it?
Are you on DuckDuckGo?
DuckDuckGo?
Yeah, essentially it just cuts out all the normal Google bullshit and just sends it straight to pornography.
This sounds like a good idea.
What the fuck? I googled General Grievous with dildos, and the thing that popped up was a dildo that looks like Yoda.
Yes.
All right, nice. There are lightsaber flashlights.
Yeah, for sure.
It's an idea. It's here.
You got it.
I think so. I think maybe it's the one that you were talking about.
Maybe.
How do I? If I open
Alt F4.
image in a new Alt F4. So is it this one? I'm going to bring it up onto the feed now.
Yeah.
Let's fucking bring that one there. And scroll out. Like, is that it there? So if I do that, my bad. I'm doing this on the fly very, very badly. But yeah, it's General Grievous with 2 green dildos and 2 purple ones. Hold on, I'll put it on the slide call. There we go. Is it that one there?
No, it's basically the same concept, but yeah. Let's go with that.
Yeah, alright, fuck it. Close enough.
Cool.
I have lost my live stream. No, I have not. Alright, we are back to normal. The force is one within you. It's over Guccikin. I have the high ground. Guccikin, wow. Alright.
Guccikin.
Also, there's people in here watching, so if you've got any questions while we're here,
Now, fuck time, mate.
yeah, just start posting questions in. We're just going to keep talking shit as we do. Alright, so in the script that I had here, we had 4 questions combined into one. And that question was, what is your favourite gear / guitar / favourite sex position / favourite pizza?
Speed.
Speed for all of them.
Yes. What was the first one?
Gear. Gear / guitars. We'll combine that one together. So
that motherfucker. It says MF2. That means motherfucker 2. This is my motherfucking guitar.
Have you got a motherfucker one?
That's my motherfucking one.
That's a motherfucker one. Fuck yeah.
No, this is probably my favourite bit of gear. It's Mark Furtner from Lord's signature ESP model. Fucking workhorse, does a lot of cool shit. It goes twang, it goes bang. You get the idea.
It goes wee and fucking and shit like that.
Does a bit of widdly diddly, all that shit. Yeah, it's good. That's next question.
Next question. All right, let's go through them. Favourite sex position.
Donkey punch toboggan. No, I'm kidding. Probably because I'm a lazy cunt reverse cowgirl.
So we just had David just dropped from camera.
I didn't drop, I'm just hanging out my laundry.
He's just hanging
Oh, but
out
we
his
want to
laundry.
watch.
Put it over camera. We want to watch.
This isn't about me, boys.
Yes, it is.
It could be.
It could
No.
be. Like, let's have a look. All right. He's putting up his laundry. I love it. This is entertaining. All right.
That's a sexy clock talk.
While we're here, Daniel, what's your favourite sex
That's-
position?
That's one of my crunchy songs.
A bit different. It's a couple ranges. I'll just keep it simple and say doggy, yeah.
Doggy, nice. Jack, your favourite sex
All sorts
position?
of things. I like all sorts of things.
Yeah, but if you had to pick one to do for the rest of your life,
Doggy.
doggy. David,
Pegging.
huh? Pegging.
Pegging.
Look, you definitely need some variety, but if you had to pick one for the rest of your life, I do think a doggy punch toboggan would be fun every time you know, for the rest of your life.
No, I've always,
Be angry pirate for the rest of your life.
no, like you can always do like the killer beast thing, the snow dragon.
I've met who did a white dragon. That was a good story.
You actually did it,
Russian-
like you pulled it off.
Yeah, he came out of the nostrils. It was I mean, I didn't see it, but it happened.
You can picture it happening.
If you knew this guy, if you saw this thing, yeah, it was a time.
Amazing. Like, what else is there? You've got the Alaskan pipeline.
I
Are
do
you
love
familiar with what that is? The Alaskan pipeline.
I am not.
All right. So that is taking a shit into a condom.
Well, so I actually talked about the Alaskan pipeline with a mate 2 weeks ago. Now, do you shit in the condom or do you shit and then put it into a condom? Because, I mean, like, how do you shit in? Do you roll it out first, spread it over your asshole and go in there? Or do you shit first and if it's like a nice long bit of fucking turd, shove it into a condom? Like, or roll the condom over it maybe? Do you put the turd in the freezer first and then roll it over?
You know,
Imagine
They didn't really
take a shit
release
into
an
the
manual with an Alaskan pipeline.
No, I'm
Well,
thinking, okay.
well, it depends if you fancy. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
No, I'm thinking if you get a funnel, like if you get a funnel,
A funnel.
and then you put the condom over the funnel and you shit into the funnel. And then you just stop it with your fingers, like through the hole.
Cut a fucking bottle in half.
Get the sausage mix machine and just like wedge it in.
I've got a question for you guys.
All right.
If you wanna,
Now, I don't want to hear any stories. I just want to hear an answer. Where is the weirdest place you've ever taken a shit? Like, where is the not the weirdest place? Like you did it in a Macca's playground or something. That's funny. But where is the like you could shit in a Macca's playground, but shit in a bucket. So like, where's the weirdest place that your shit went?
The weirdest place that my shit went.
Yes. If you say condom and freezer, I'll blow you.
Wearing those glasses.
To be honest, I'm not exactly sure. I know I had to shit in a bucket once to give it to the doctor. That was awkward. I do know of a story though. So this wasn't me, but this was one of my dad's old friends. So when my
It was. That's it.
all right, no, you said no stories, but this deserves a story, right? So
Yeah,
what happened was
we'll get back to the other ones.
all right. So what happened basically was, Dad used to go shooting. Used to go like duck shooting and stuff like that. And he used to go with a few mates of his, and one of his mates needed to shit. And when they used to shoot, they were walking like in hip deep water, with waders and stuff like that on. So he walks up on the bank, he pushes the waders down, pops a squat, takes a shit. Finishes up what he needs to do. What the fuck was that?
What are you doing, mate?
Drink the lava lamp.
He's finished up what he needed to do, pulled up his waders, grabs his gun, starts shooting again, and all of a sudden he starts smelling all this shit. He's like, what the fuck is this smell of shit? When he popped the squat, he actually shit into his waders. When he took them off, his legs all the way down to his shoes and socks were just covered in fucking shit.
Nice.
No.
So... that
All
was
right, Jack, where's the weirdest place your shit has ever ended up? Like directly.
I can't even recall, mate. I can't even recall.
Yeah, so you're only a toilet shitter kind of guy.
Sorry?
You're only a toilet shitter kind of guy.
Yeah, yes.
Pretty vanilla, but chocolate. I in a pink plastic bin.
Bin.
I won't even tell you why, but like it just had to be done.
Had to be done.
You gotta go.
No.
You gotta go.
I love the more that we're
looking
talking
plastic
about our
fucking
shit, the less people are watching, which is great. I love this.
Have Dennis from Espionage on your fucking stream and lose fans.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We don't want fans. We don't have any fans.
We don't have fans, just only fans.
Like, I've actually shit over the side of a boat before. Like, so technically I cut into the ocean. Like, I bypassed the plants and just went straight in there. It's really weird, because in salt water, poo floats. It's weird.
And you probably
I
still
should
Alright, we had another question there. Favourite pizza?
Yes, we did.
What is your favourite pizza?
Margarita.
Margarita. You
Can I say-
bitch.
Can I say my mom's homemade pizza?
Wait,
Yeah.
I guess. Like, we should say topic, maybe specifically.
Specifically.
I don't know, like, look, it depends on the day. Like, sometimes I'll really froth a fucking pepperoni. Other times it might, like, I had a half margarita, half pepperoni fucking last night, maybe.
Fuck yeah.
It was good. It was fucking pretty good. But yeah, like,
Wait, Razon?
Like, yeah, good. Yeah.
No, you guys. I can't see you guys.
You can't see
you
us.
can't.
What? We can see you.
Yeah, we can see you fine. You've done something.
Maybe leave and come back.
Yeah, you've done something terrible. You've
I'm
destroyed.
not doing it because you told me to. I'm doing it because I choose to.
You've destroyed a universe somewhere. Like, you should feel proud. You're basically Thanos, like intergalactic Thanos.
Don't you compare me to.
Fucking Thanos. Thanos.
Thanos. I should go cosplay Thanos one day. Like, what I'll do is I'll gel the beard to make it look like a fucking ball sack, and then just fucking
Just cut it off.
Purple.
Just cut it off.
There's also a meme with Thanos swinging 4 dildos. No.
with
That's not right.
the infinity dildos. Fucking, I did see somebody create an anal, you know those like fist dildos?
Yep.
Like it looks like a fucking floppy
The
fist.
gauntlet.
Yeah, with the fucking gauntlet and the gems and shit in it.
Nice.
Like that was great. So like from wrist
finger's
down,
different.
it was like gold with the gems, and then it went purple from like the rest of the arm. It was pretty intense.
How fucked
Each
up? How fucked up do you like your meme?
I like my meme extremely
I like-
fucked up, like blended.
I like mine. I do like mine spicy.
Is anything off
Remember,
limits?
it's like,
Is
Doesn't
anything
matter.
off
Here we
limits?
go.
Considering that nobody watches these after we post them anyway, nah, fuck it, go ahead.
Alright, well, there you go.
Can I match the veggies?
Fuck.
Mate,
Guys,
I've said worse shit on stage.
Oh,
Hey
for
guys,
sure.
Like,
can we
Grievous-
just take a minute? Sorry, can we just take a minute to just appreciate Jesus?
Oi, have a look at him, it's the Führer.
That's a sad scene. Get it off.
That is a sad scene. Freedom! Yeah, no, so, whenever we play Grievous Bodily Harm live, we think of an intro like the day before that I'm going to say on stage.
Yep.
And I think the best one on Thrashfest is about what's going to happen to Cardinal Pell in prison when he was still in jail. And the song is literally about just tying people in a rape dungeon and torturing them. So,
You know those big green fucking Hulk gloves that you can get from like Kmart or whatever?
yeah,
Yes.
Pell should get fisted by children wearing those.
yeah.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm picturing either that or, you know, Little Nicky with Hitler with the pineapples?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have a good face till Darius hit me in the head with a shovel. Get a flask.
Shove
Get
it.
the Fuck, I'm gonna watch that movie again tonight now. That's a fucking...
I don't need
Yeah, I
luck.
watched that.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Little Nicky.
Got the wrong
Henry
window.
Winkler, covered in bees. Fuck.
Aussie, yeah, kill him with this.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna die soon.
Aussie.
Yeah, I reckon he's got 12 months left in him.
The truth is, Aussie's been dead for quite some time. Just no one's had the heart to tell him yet.
Yeah, that's true. No, like, I don't know, he's just looking a lot more, every time you see a photo of him, he just looks a lot more withered away.
Oh look, he's the original.
It's almost like the drugs have caught up with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You think that?
Most likely.
Like,
That happened?
He's just running out of adrenochrome.
I mean, but look, Keith Richards. Keith Richards hits it harder.
Yeah.
Every time you have a smoke, Keith Richards gets younger.
I actually believe that now.
Yeah. No, I've
Yeah.
fucking seen photos of him and like Mick Jagger without shirts in their 70s, and they just look like leather. Like it's fucked.
Like Iggy Pop.
Yeah. He genuinely looks like he's wearing... He's like Mr. Burns at the Gorilla vest with the Gorilla suit. See my vest, see my vest. Made
See
from
my
a real
vest.
gigantic chest. Fucking...
Yeah.
Made from Keith Richards' chest.
See my loafers, former gophers.
Where's that skin my shoulders?
But a grey Hunter tuxedo would be best. Oh man.
What was that next question?
No, well that was the 4 out of those ones. All right, let's go through some of the other stuff. So who was the biggest dickhead this week? Anywhere. If we have to pick a biggest dickhead for the week, who would it be? We might start doing this every week.
Well, besides myself,
All right, so the inaugural, who is the biggest dickhead of the week?
trick question. It's always Trump, isn't it?
It's always Trump.
Pretty much.
I don't know. I actually haven't heard much from him this week. Last week he was pretty bad. Well, last week he was basically...
This week he's slightly less senile, is he?
What about Kim Jong-un's, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Double.
The body double.
Does it have to be an like biggest fuckwit or dickhead of the week? Does it have to be an individual, or can you just say all of humanity?
Oh, well, you could if you wanted to. I guess, look, it's fair.
Yeah, what?
It's pretty fucking fair. Like, I don't know. I was seeing something that it's like, there was a beach somewhere in Queensland that was absolutely packed to the fucking brim full of people again, amidst the fucking pandemic, and it's like, alright, I understand they're relaxing laws and shit like that, but if it's as serious as a problem as we were told it is, maybe...
Give it a couple more months.
Yeah, maybe give it a bit more time, or just do what they should have done in the first place and lock everybody inside for a month. Like, everyone.
I mean, there's worse things than going to a beach, though. I mean...
Well, it's true. You could go to Coles any day of the week. It's fucking packed to the brim. Like, we just had...
Not allowed to go camping. Not allowed to go camping and fishing, but fuck you, I'm allowed to go to Coles.
Multiple times a day.
Yeah, but...
Can't go to the pub, but you can go to Coles.
Yeah, it's fucked. Like, they opened a fucking Kmart next to my house a couple days ago, on Thursday, and they had about 15,000 people there on opening. It was fucked. It's like, all these people rocked up for the opening, they could only let, like, 50 or 60 people inside the store at a time, and there was literally just a massive group of, like, 1,000 people outside waiting to get in. It's like, what's the fucking point? Just either open it or don't. Whether they're outside or 3 meters inside, it isn't going to make a difference. If they were all going to die, they're going to die anyway. Like,
Dylan, you could look at it as a positive here, right? Everybody that was out the front, about 40% of them would be single mums, so you'd be in.
So that's not bad. Like go into a Coles line to pick up.
yeah, well, it's kind of like
I like
Superbad. That quote from
You
Superbad,
gonna eat
you
all
don't
that
go to
gravy?
a bar to pick up chicks. You go to more social places like farmers market, pumpkin catch, given the time of year. Like Kmart.
You know how there's that, I guess, health advice, like when you go out or whatever, you're not allowed to touch your own face. Check this out.
You monster.
Fine.
Can you actually get your fist in your mouth? Like, that's fucking...
Not the whole
What?
fucking... Give me a
I
sec.
can't see any of this. What's going on?
Nah, not the whole
Oh, no.
thing.
Can you fit your fist in your mouth? Anyone? Just out of curiosity.
No, I can't.
Try it.
I've tried it before, I can't.
No,
I have an
try
idea.
it now. Come on,
I have
mate.
an idea to fix Dave's video issues. So if we all turn our video off and then back on, it might fix it. How's that, Dave?
3, 1, 2. I can
Is
see
it working?
Dan.
Can you see it?
Yes.
I can see Dennis.
Alright, so how do I turn my video off?
You click on your
turn video.
fucking...
Yeah, we got it.
You turn the
Have you
camera
tried turning on and off? Oh,
Alright.
I can see you. Jack, that's the first time I've seen you the entire feed.
Really? Surprise!
Yeah. I just thought you were just being episode.
Hello!
Hello.
Alrighty, so Jimmy just said biggest dickhead of the week had to be Sam Newman from the Footy Show, who is protesting the golf lockouts.
Right, of course, because, you know, that's essential.
Yeah, golf is very important. You want to know what kind of people play golf?
Golfers!
No. Read golf backwards. What does golf backwards say?
Flogs. I like it. Very good.
Yes.
Very good, fuck. That's good on. I like it. I will use that next time I do stand-up in Soviet Russia.
Good, I like it. Very nice.
I'm really digging that accent lately. I don't know why.
Yeah, just keep doing it. Just do it for the rest of the fucking feed.
Well,
Alrighty. So this is
yeah.
this is one that Daniel likes asking. What is the best and worst thing to have ever happened to the show? Like either a show that you've played or a show that you've watched.
A gig.
Yes. Gig, concert, anything in between, any definition of people on stage bashing themselves with instruments to people watching them.
So it doesn't have to be our gig, it can be any gig
No,
we've
it can be
attended.
any gig, anything you've witnessed, the best and the
You know
worst
how
things you've
fucking
witnessed.
hard this question is?
It's a tough one. I probably should have given you this one in advance so you could have something to think about, but I'll put you on the spot. This is open to anybody as well, yeah? Fucking, what is the best and worst things that you've seen at a gig? I remember, fuck. I know that my mate Phil's gonna fucking hate me, but we went to a gig once where it might have been at like fucking Next Door Bang, back when they were still a thing. Where there was a pit happening, there was some band playing, and someone just literally turned around and projectile vomited over about 30 people in the crowd.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Like, it was a wild time. People were not happy. And this cunt just pissed himself laughing. Like, he just... it just went everywhere, and he just pissed himself laughing. And all those people were like... "Ah!" Like,
Worst thing I've ever seen at a gig, I saw Don Dokken, or Dokken, I guess, at Vaken.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
It was fucking terrible. And he played after Vince Neil, which just made it worse that he was worse than fucking Waiter!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, man. Look, I've seen people throw up on stage. I've seen people run off stage to throw up. I've almost thrown up on stage myself. But the worst thing, yeah, definitely Don Dokken.
Yeah. No, I know I've nearly passed out on stage once from dehydration. That was fucking Ozocalypse a few years back.
Yeah, for sure.
It was
Yeah,
like
bending
40,
up.
it was like fucking 48 degrees on stage, and all I had to drink for 6 hours was a single beer. So that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Never do that again.
No.
At Shredfest last year, actually, my hangover hit me. I had managed to avoid my hangover all day, probably because we finished drinking around 7 a.m. And we're at fucking Stay Gold, and I swear, like, fourth song in, just hangover hits me like a ton of bricks. I'm like, oh, fuck. It was not a fun night.
Now, do you ever get the problem where, like, 2 minutes before you jump on stage, you need to shit?
Oh, dude, that happens all the time. You just shit your pants like a real man and fucking play on.
Like, no shit, without fucking...
What do you think Donald Trump wears a fucking legit diaper every day? So he could just go about his business and shit. That's a great idea. Babies got it right, man. Babies have it right. They wear nappies, they shit piss whenever they want, and they just go about their day. We're adults, and we fucking worry about where we're going to shit, when we can take a shit, changing fucking undies and shit. Fuck that. Go a diaper. Babies in Trump. You want to see my fucking diaper? No.
Check out this shit. My one's got fucking swirls on it, mate. Mine's made by Kleenex. Why are you holding a knife?
Sorry, I have a...
He's got a Bowie knife on screen. Fair enough, as you do. Carry on.
He doesn't have two knives, though.
Come on.
This is pretty great.
This is pretty... Right, so you haven't played Knife Experience.
I'll fucking show you.
Coffee. Beer it is. Coffee. Beer.
Beer.
Alrighty. At the risk of this getting any more stale, does anybody... Oh,
Twinks!
I want a Twix.
Fuck yeah, I love your Twix.
Fuck yeah.
Favorite.
Favorite chocolate bar, go. Favorite chocolate bar.
Favourite chocolate bar, alright. I'm a big fan of Snickers.
Yeah, I do love me a fucking Snickers, yeah.
I do like Snickers, but in terms of chocolates in general, if I had to choose one to eat forever, the Ferrero Rochers. They are
They're
by
good.
far like the peak. Does a Tim Tam
Yep.
count as a chocolate?
Fuck yeah. It's coated in chocolate. You can get double chocolate Tim Tam. Let's do it.
Then it's Tim Tam. Tim Tam by far up there. Americans
Yeah,
don't know what they're missing out on.
Do those like the opposite of Ferrero Rochers? The ones that shoot the Ferrero Rochers. Raffaellos. Considered chocolate?
Oh, the coconut ones? Fuck yeah.
That's my motherfucking jam. I love that shit.
They're fucking. You can get the tri-pack with like the Raffaellos, the Ferrero Rochers, and I think it's like a dark chocolate one as well.
Of Ferreros, I think. Yeah.
Like dark chocolate Ferreros.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Francis
coated in
loves
the-
cherry ripe
yeah.
Tim Tams. Wait, is that cherry ripe and Tim Tams or cherry ripe Tim Tams? Ooh. Oh,
No.
¿Por qué no los dos?
I don't know.
I'm personally fond of the cookie dough Kit Kat.
Oh yeah.
I actually haven't tried that yet.
No, it's
What
good.
about the bomb flavored Kit Kat?
I'm kind of
It's
tempted
good.
to go to
It's-
7-Eleven right now to get
All
one.
right.
Yeah. Your teeth dissolve as soon as you bite into it.
Hey?
Your teeth dissolve as you bite into it.
Yeah, it was all sugar. Like, that's fucking amazing. Well, while we're on the topic of sweets, ice creams. If you could pick an ice cream to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Cookies
Like
and
a
cream.
ice cream or just a flavour?
Both. All right, a flavour and an ice cream.
Gay time
The gay time.
and
Yeah.
fucking and vanilla, dude. You can't fuck with vanilla because then you put Milo on the motherfucker and you got a winning combination.
Yeah.
Fuck
Cookies and
chocolate.
cream. Go on.
Chocolate
Okay.
ice cream tastes like fucking bullshit. It tastes like that shit I took in a pink bin once.
Well, fucking, I must like eating your shit then because I fucking love chocolate chip, man.
Oh,
Like,
if it's chocolate chip or something, yeah. But I mean, like your regular run-of-the-mill chocolate ice cream flavor is usually pretty shit.
yeah. Have you noticed, okay, like you can buy chocolate ice cream and vanilla ice cream on their own in tubs. You can't find strawberry ice cream anywhere.
Dude, I would stick my dick in strawberry ice cream if I could find a whole tub in it. That is a good flavor.
Yeah, it is a good flavour. They don't make it in its own separate tub. The only time you can get it is if you buy 1/3 of a tub of it and just
Yep.
like throw away
Dude.
the rest. Like that's literally
Yep.
Business
what you
idea
can
right there. Business idea. We just
Strawberry
funnel
ice
money
cream.
doing strawberry ice cream.
Fucking, that's an idea for a merch idea in the future. We'll bring a freezer to the bendy with like Armata flavoured strawberry ice cream. Armata cream.
I've always wanted to do espionage frisbees.
Fucking get it done. Do it.
That'd be pretty sweet.
No one fucking has frisbee merch except for Kiss. Probably they have everything.
Yeah, no, like we had the idea of like getting Armata condoms like back in the day.
Yeah.
So we were just gonna have like a condom with the Armata logo on it, and then on the other side it said "Bang Your Head."
I like that.
Yeah, I feel like there was a dick pun in there. So that would have been fun, you know, just to flog them off for $1 each. Mind the pun. Again.
Right, actually,
Flog them off.
let me look through my espionage folder right now, and I will send some. Well, actually, there's a lot I can't say. We do merch ideas and stuff, and then I just put like tits over them. But usually they're real people.
Oh. Actually,
Yo,
Dan, are you a fan of spiced rum by any chance?
I do love me a Captain Morgan, yes.
All right. So back to the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I've ever had it, was at Bloodstock over in the UK. They made Kraken into ice cream.
Oh, that would have been fucking
Fuck.
perfect.
The best. It was squid ink black.
I've had port ice cream.
Everything's done.
Port
What ice cream would be good?
Is
They
it
still love
going
it.
down alright?
Hmm?
Like, does it go down? Good port ice cream. Like, I'm trying to picture it.
Oh, dude, this was 10 years ago, so I can't really remember, especially after, eating or drinking a whole tub of port ice cream. Not going to remember much.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's pretty good.
We should make a Jack and Coke ice cream. Or make a Furphy cream.
Like a beer spider. Fuck that.
No, not like a beer spider. Like, I'm talking like Furphy flavoured ice cream. Like proper ice cream in a tub that tastes like Furphies. I mean, it goes down good, so...
Like, yeah, it goes down good, but that doesn't mean it tastes good. No one drinks alcohol because they like the taste of it. People drink alcohol because they have stuff inside them that they want to kill.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I just imagined just like yeast flavored cream.
Like what flavoured cream? Wheat flavoured.
Yeast.
Yeah. It's fucking... That'll be sick, though. Magnum ice creams are the best. Mint choc chip. All chocolate is good except for dark chocolate. Fuck off, Jimmy. Dark chocolate's amazing. Pour a Jack and Coke
Dark
over
chocolate's
ice cream.
the
I'll do it
Yeah,
next
Jack
week.
and Coke. What?
I'll do it next week. Or the next stream that we do, I'll fucking get a bowl of ice cream with some Jack and Coke and I'll just fucking pour it on. I'll let you know if it tastes good.
I've done Jack Daniels and pineapple juice before. That's interesting.
Jack Daniel... Yeah, I could picture that actually. Like, it'd be sweet as fuck.
Yeah, we ran out of Coke, so...
Yeah, well, you could just drink Jack Daniels on its own.
Yeah, well, that's usually the case, but we were sharing with other people at the time. We were like 17 or 18. So, yeah, went into a bottle of pineapple juice and actually fucking pretty good.
Fuck yeah. It's like the tropical...
Follow me for more recipes.
The tropical lemmy. I fucking love it.
I'll be back, dudes. I'm going to take a fucking mass piss.
No, you're alright. Well, I think
mate.
we're pretty close to fucking closing it up anyway, so...
Yeah, we are definitely not finished, boys.
Oh,
I'll
we're
be
not
back.
finished? Alright, go take a piss. I'm curious to see what's going to happen at this point. Alrighty. Fucking... We will sit in awkward silence until Dennis gets back from urinating. What you've missed...
Sorry, hang
out
on. Let me
so
do this.
far.
Let me do this.
Boys,
Let me do this for a second.
Yep, alright, yep.
ASMR.
Why would you do that? I love it.
ASMR.
Alrighty, so if you're just tuning in, David is chewing obnoxiously, Dennis is taking a piss. We just discussed our own shit. Who the fuck is doing that? That's still
Me.
Jesus, I am way too tired to deal with this at the moment. Fucking...
Oh, man, those dates were really sweet.
Yeah, well, that's why you shouldn't fucking eat palm trees. That's what a date is, basically a fucking palm tree.
Yeah, but shit.
Bless the palm tree.
Yeah, fuck, I screwed it away.
I love that I can just see, like, the corner of V's head, like, in the fucking bottom left of the screen.
Get more in play.
Jump into your,
There we
like,
go.
shift over about 2 foot to the left. And jump in. How have you been, V, anyway? Fucking, for those tuning in, that's V. That way. Fucking next to...
Lady?
I can't point. Fuck me. That one there, yeah. That's V. How have you been, dude?
Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. Just law and work. Yeah, fucking fun.
So I was just looking at fucking Genesis screen at the moment. There's a fucking Goomba. The Goomba.
Yourselves? What's happening?
Fuck all. We're doing a podcast for like 6 people at the moment, so that's great.
What's the topic of discussion? Or are we like just bringing up...
There is no topic. We just talk shit for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours.
We have literally talked about shit.
Yeah, we literally have talked about our own shits at this point.
Well, it sounds like I've missed out on the best part of the fucking conversation. What am I even here for?
Well, you definitely missed out. I played. Have you seen my Gooch video?
Look. Unfortunately, yes, I have.
Yeah, so we played that earlier. That was fun.
Nice.
So that come on stream. I want to see if I can find. Give me a second. I had something. Yes.
Look, I've got to hand it to you. The accuracy of your fucking, your scrotum is impressive. The fact that you managed to, gooch it straight away, mid-jump, that's what really impresses me, right?
Well, it took 7 takes.
I
got that on the last take, and I pulled my hamstring in the process. So...
That's not all you put on.
You've got a Goomba, I've got an explosive doll.
I win.
Fucking, my head's bigger than his. Fuck me.
Damn it.
Hey,
David, bro, your screen's frozen, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. He's got the pose. He
I
looks.
thought he was just really in focus.
No, he just looks like fucking Joe Exotic without a fucking moustache.
I thought he was being real zen, and I'm like, fuck, that guy can not move at all. The
Buddhist monk.
concentrate.
All right, fucking what else? What else have I got on this script? Or have we basically run out of shit on the script and we're just gonna make it up on the fly?
Fucking
Oh, he's back. He is
Cow
back.
fucking baskin!
All right. What is your favorite Simpsons episodes? Let's learn about each other.
Cape Fear.
Cape Fear. Yeah, good episode. Good.
Simply because of the fucking rake scene.
Yes.
Englishman!
Now, I do like fucking Homer Simpson versus City in New York. Just because.
Yes, that is a great episode. Great episode.
Fucking so good. Literally everything he does in New York, it just turns to fucking shit. I love it. Just at the
And
end.
the best thing is, are still there.
David, we can't see you again.
Oh, fuck's sake.
David.
Come on, mate, you had one job. There we go.
There we
Itch you together, internet.
There's just still a lot
Well,
of
I mean,
Homer
it
Simpson
is
versus
Australian
City in
in
New
the
York.
end.
Right at the end of that episode, when they're driving back home, he's sitting there the windscreen is shattered, and they're driving behind the sanitation truck, and he's getting covered in syringes and nappies and shit. And Lisa's like, New York was the greatest. Can we come back next year? And he's like, we'll see.
We'll
honey.
see.
And then he cops another nappy to the face, and he just slides down. We'll see. He's fucking seething at that point.
Another great episode is Boy Scouts in the Hood.
Yes.
Because he's got the whole, $20 goes missing, and then Bart and Milhouse have their fucking hangover, squishy hangover. And it's like, where are you going, bro? Oh, going on a father and son river rafting adventure. You don't have a son.
Yeah.
It's just fucking joke after joke. Season 5 was unbelievable.
That episode had one of the funniest moments in The Simpsons ever, and it was literally just a 2-second gag where Homer gets out the car and he looks down and he's like, ooh, floor pie, and he just fucking falls down a hole. Either that or fucking, I'm gonna go like this, nom 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 nom, and if you get in the way, it's your own fault. Nom nom nom, and he just fucking smacks into the range hood. Fucking
I still think season 5 is probably the best Simpsons season.
Look, anything between season 2 and 9, maybe 10.
I usually say 3 and 9, but yeah, probably 5 being the.
Yeah.
I mean, my anyway. You had Bart gets an elephant. You had fucking the boy who knew too much with Skinner chasing Bart after taking. It's and Homer and Bart run into each other, and they're like, "Oh, can't see the boy." Can't make the boy see me skipping work. He's like, I can't see Dad. It's like, how do you do, sir? Sucker.
Fucking.
You had fucking Which one? Where is it? Bart's in a child. Trumpuppin! Fucking fantastic.
Yes. Oh, I'm pulling up the fucking list of season 5
he goes to
episodes.
return the trampoline. He's like, keep going.
You just keep on.
Keep going.
Oh, there was the fucking Homer Loves Flanders. Homer Loves Flanders.
One of my favorite ones. One of my favorite ones is where Homer makes the Hell's Angels.
Yes.
He's like, you got anything else with our logo on it, Captain Frisbee, sir? You're gonna eat them too. And some hogs.
That was later on, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was like season.
Try not to call your employer a punk or a skank.
I do remember that episode.
Fucking. Wait, which one is? So obviously Deep Space Homer, where he goes into space.
Season 5. Yeah.
Homer Loves Flanders is when.
What did he say? Oh, something about being gay.
Yes. It's like, hurry up, Nettie! He's gaining on us, and he's fucking running after the car with the golf clubs. Yes. Nettie!
Yeah, Terminator. I can't get a geode.
It goes on the Would You Rather question.
And Burns is
I do love the Springfield Files episode as well with Mulder and Scully.
Yeah.
Too long.
And Moe's got the fucking orcas.
Yes. He's gonna get him out of here. The next scene, he's got him carrying the fucking whale.
The sign die and he screams and then it the wind blows and it's like diet and he screams out.
Yes. I just love that. I bring you love. He brings love. Break his legs.
When he goes to run through the field and he actually runs out and goes and spells it out in the wheat field and then he actually jumps for the extra.
Yes.
Fucking on.
Fucking amazing. They'll never be able to create episodes like that as good again. Have you watched anything of the newer seasons?
Oh, I saw one recently when I went over to my parents' place because I don't actually have normal TV at my house.
Yeah.
I ripped the fucking antenna straight out of the wall because fuck that bullshit.
Yeah, fair enough. Reasonable.
I stream shit, but yeah, not your regular programming. But yeah, I caught an episode of maybe the latest season at my parents' place. And I mean, it's not the same, but there was one funny part where Homer says something. He was like, "Oh, why can't we just kill a bunch of rich people and take their stuff?" Which obviously really vibed with me. But other than that, the episode was pretty terrible, I thought.
See, the thing is that Simpsons kind of, in the latest seasons, they've tried to do what South Park has done successfully. And that's play onto people's sentiments on current events, so to speak.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know if you can do that without being as offensive as South Park can. South Park has done some fucking glorious things. Just taking the piss out of shit that's happening. They literally had to rewrite a whole season because Donald Trump got elected. They had a whole season's worth of... They had a whole season's worth of Hillary jokes made up, and they basically had to redo the whole thing.
That was a rough thing, having Garrett play Trump, yeah.
Oh, that was fucking glorious.
They got it good when they predicted that Obama would win twice, but then, yeah, they just fucked that last one.
Yeah. I just still love that the slogan was, we're going to fuck them all to death.
Alright, favourite South Park episode?
Favourite Goobacks.
Gonna fuck them all to death!
Goobacks, 100%.
Oh, jeez.
Goobacks is fucking fantastic.
Goobacks is my favourite episode. There's a couple of other good ones. So Make Love Not Warcraft is
fucking sick.
The anime episode where they turn into ninjas.
Yep. Good times with weapons.
Fighting love.
Hey, let's go, Kikasu!
So many fucking no more protect my balls. You know, go on.
So let's fight. Let's fight. I fucking love that.
Amazing.
Oh, no, it's like tungsten carbide. You know, it's meant
Obviously,
to be.
there was feeding Scott Tetherman his parents in the chili.
Yeah.
That's a classic that will never die. There was the episode of where Cartman wants to buy an iPad and his mum buys him a Kindle instead. And he's like, why don't you fucking bend me over and fuck me? I'm just fuck me. You fucked me.
You can at least take me out for dinner before you fuck me.
Fucking hell.
I really think that part dropped off for a few years after season 11. And like season 11 had Guitar Queero, it had the homeless episode where he's jumping people on his, like homeless people on his
So that
You
fucking...
tried to kill me!
So the homeless episode, actually, because fucking I go to the gym, well, when the gym's fucking open, when it's not dead. So I work out with Aiden, yeah. I've gotten pretty fat again because Uber Eats. But literally, so the gym that I go to has one playlist that goes on repeat. So you know exactly what song is coming up. California Love is always on at about 5:15 in the afternoon. And we literally sing it for the homeless in the city of Santa Monica. Yes. So yeah, that's fucking... I love that shit. That episode is just great in general. When the cunt's like, so this is a homeless that we've kept trapped for over 12 hours. As you can see, he still really wants his change. Now here's another one that we've had down here for 2 weeks. If you see, he's barely moving. If you deprive them of change, they will die.
You've deprived
He's just starving his cunt in the basement.
It's like, Dennis, you tried to kill me. I had to, Christine. You were homeless. I wasn't homeless, you fucking asshole. What's that? I can't understand you. Yeah, because you never ripped off. I learned your rip sauce. I fucking love that.
Mate, that whole episode from start to finish was just fucking perfect.
Are you homeless or homeowners?
Yes. No, there was fucking... Oh, which episode? The Game of Thrones episode where Cartman keeps taking people into the cunt's garden.
Yeah.
Get out of my garden! Fuck off! He's gonna betray you!
Get out of my goddamn garden.
Fucking hell.
I'm going to have to bail and do some reading in a second.
Oh.
Yes, we're gonna cut it up.
Some reading.
Yeah, I've got an elevated work platform ticket to go for tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I got to cram for like 3 hours and go to bed.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And happy mother for tomorrow.
No, that's good. We'll fucking... I've completely lost. California.
Super cool to the homeless.
Fuck yeah. I'm just thinking fucking... There's another good fucking episode of South Park, and I'm trying to remember exactly...
I mean, there's a few more good ones.
Well, Imagination Land.
Signing
Have
out,
you seen
Kent.
Imagination Land?
Thank you very much. I appreciate your existence. Thank you so much for...
Have a good one, mate.
Imagination.
You better be careful, guys. I think this guy wants to rape
guys.
us.
Please, sir, I have to get home. Oh, well, all you have to do is click your heels together 3 times. Really? I'm fucking really?
I'm dead now.
I just love it that he's sitting there. He's like, more toothpaste for the Crest Gel. An M60 for Jesus. Fuck yeah.
I have dry balls, Your Honor.
You gotta catch up, man.
Balls. So dry. They explode like dust.
I think one.
No shit.
It's like,
Hey, man.
now,
You guys
I
like
want a
it.
sundae. What do you put on a sundae? You put ice cream, whipped cream, topping, a cherry. What else goes on a sundae? Come on, you know. Whipped cream, cherry. That's right, my balls.
Have you tried sending Kurt Russell?
We've done that already. It's just like...
Say what you want about Mel Gibson, but that son of a bitch knows story structure.
And then first you got CGI building. It's like, bah, gosh.
Oh, my nipples! They hurt when I twist them!
I still love that the face that he pulls at the end, like the Mel Gibson face, is this one.
So
He's
good.
like,
Fuck yeah.
mate, I tell you what, fucking the way that they do Mel Gibson's face on that, the next Armata music video, that's how we're doing it. I'm just gonna crop like 30 or 40 of our faces.
Do fucking South Park Canadian flapping heads, beady eyes.
Yes.
Or that.
Yes. You call the song Guy, Buddy, Pal.
Where did it come from?
Something like that.
What?
Jack will just want to pull out. Jack, you can pull out your favourite thing to do. Jack, what's your favourite thing to do with your hands and your face?
Oh, no. Just
My
silly
favourite
thing.
It's like everybody's fucking doing it now. Like, it is my dream. So,
Well, that
Like,
fucking
we
doesn't
were-
count me.
like, talking about music videos, we were actually going to do... So, Destiny Awaits, like, in the middle of the song where it goes into, like, the heavy breakdown. We were literally... We were thinking of doing a music video for that. And in the middle of there, we were going to get about 10 or 15 people just doing the Macarena in, like, perfect unison with the beat. So it was like fucking... And I just still... Like, I just still hope that one day we can get like 30 or 40 people in the crowd doing the Macarena, like to Destiny Awaits when that comes up. I reckon it'd just be the fucking stupidest, funniest thing.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's do the Macarena at the Bendy.
Fuck yeah. Wait, we'll organise a show and we'll just see if we can get like that, the Nutbush, like people doing the Nutbush fucking to breakdowns. I want to do that. Hold on,
You could do this, you know. You know you could do this. You know this. I know this, you know this. Putin knows this.
Alright, so we are at like an hour and 37 minutes. I'm probably going to have to cut it there because at the point that we start getting any longer than a minute 45, it starts fucking
Any hour
uploading.
45.
Oh, for sure.
Also, just going to quickly shout out because I just got tagged into it. Chris from Hidden Intent has set up a playlist on Spotify with a shitload of active Aussie thrash and metal bands in general. We just got added onto that. I know Espionage is on that, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
Are we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're on there.
We don't play trash.
I know you don't play thrash, but you're on
now.
there.
I had a quick glance at it when he posted it. There was like Elm Street and stuff, but I didn't see us. But fair enough. That's cool. Very good.
No. I was thinking about it. I was like,
So yeah, fucking, I'll post when I repost this video on YouTube and shit. I'll post a link to that fucking Spotify playlist as well for people.
This is getting posted to YouTube. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I upload all of these to YouTube, to Spotify, iTunes, all the streaming services and shit. So,
Oh man, I wish I was drunker.
well, we'll have to fucking do it again at some point in the future. I mean,
Absolutely.
we.
Someone's here.
So yeah, all right, fucking. Is there any last words that you want to say publicly on a podcast to 7 or 8 people before we, you know?
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
All right, fuck it. That's the perfect way to end. We'll leave it at that. For everybody that tuned in, thank you very much. If you've got any requests for who we can interview the next time we do one, that'd be great. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around. And you'll see us next time. Until then, say the line again.
Don't let your dads eat pie.
I like it.